There we go. Welcome to this Cluster API Provider OpenStack office hours. Today is 17th of June. What more do we say? We say we abide by the CNCF Code of Conduct. Raise hands may not be really needed. We are just two. Yeah, I think that is it. So then we can get started. Yeah, V1 Beta 2 progress. We have the linters. Yeah, I am working on this one. I think was quite fine. Just adding these omit empty and those things. This is the only real change. I changed this allow all in cluster traffic from required to optional. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting lost in this soon. I am working now on which one was it? It was optional fields linter, which is about this if they should be marked as optional, if they should be pointers, have omit empty or omit zero. And this part here is, I think, what's giving me a headache. When the field zero value is not valid value for the field, the linter will suggest to remove the pointer. So make it a struct instead. Yeah. I think I have all the changes there, and now I'm just sort of staring at them and thinking that does this even make sense? Should I be doing this?
Yeah, I don't know. I still have to review the previous PR. And yeah, I do know that these changes are quite mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Also rolling them out also doesn't make sense to roll some of them in this new API version and the rest in the next one. But
yeah,
it's not a small change, and it's all about edge cases that it's difficult to rationalize each time.
yeah. It's very easy to miss some of these things. That what is the actual consequence? I am sure there is good reason why they have this linter, but sometimes I wonder. Yeah.
But are there still many linters left? I guess these couple are the more important ones, I would assume.
Yeah, let me check. There is conflicting markers. I think that should be quite easy. It's like if you have conflicts like required or optional, and you put some default and whatnot, those things. Forbidden markers. Let me check if that is here. For forbidden markers. And which ones are forbidden? What? Banana, apple, orange. What is the actual thing? It's this. No, this is separate. Okay, I don't know what this is. I think it is when you have these cube builder and like non-cube builder markers so that you don't mix them. So that should be quite easy also. Just make sure that we have all the same. Like if we have just optional, then we don't use cube builder optional or something like that. So wait, checking again. Conflicting markers, forbidden markers, max length. Yeah, that's just adding to all strings and arrays. No bools. Well, that one we will just ignore. We will keep the bools we have, I think. And that's it. So yeah, I think this optional fields one that I'm working on now is probably the last really bad one, changing all pointers and stuff.
I wonder, yeah, it's a tough one really to validate all these changes, but okay.
Yeah, I was thinking actually that um, I don't think we will merge this optional the optional one that I'm working on now before I go on vacation. So I was thinking next week I want to push out patch releases, and then I could do an alpha. Then this would not be part of it. We can still fix it before the actual release if we really want to, but I'm sort of starting to think that it may not be worth it and we just leave it out of this release.
Okay, I'm not against it. I haven't spent that much time on you breaking my brain on it. So
Mm,
yeah, I'm not against it if you see that this is way too much to track.
yeah,
If we do the rest, then it also will give us, how to say, after the release, we see if there were consequences that we were not aware of, and then we can take it into account to the next. If we do
yeah,
all them now and there are consequences we are not aware of, we will have to fix way more things. So
yeah, yeah, that is true.
then
Yeah,
again,
but
V1 Beta 3 might be 2 years down the road, or whenever this will come. Those are not often. So, but
yeah,
yeah,
very, very
trade-offs.
true. Yeah, I will give it some more thought and maybe ask some other people also to think through it. Maybe those actually that I have some colleagues who did it for the metal cube provider. Maybe they have thoughts on what is worth it or not. But yeah, those are my thoughts for now. But I
Okay.
think that this is the last thing, right, for V1 Beta 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah.
it would be very nice to get that alpha out before I go on vacation, I think. Mm.
I am disconnected. No, I'm back. Sorry, I
Oh,
lost
okay.
connection for 2 seconds.
Okay. I didn't
Um,
notice any.
yeah, it would be very good. Also, for if you plan to do alpha, I can do some tests. The one problem is I cannot push it to our development, let's say cluster. We use runtime SDK there, so which means we have to patch everything to V1 Beta 2 or our templating. So that's also not a simple change we have to do downstream. But
Okay.
I would like to have an alpha to test some scenarios, even manually, to just validate my changes.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it necessary? No, but yeah, I will be away from mid-July, and ideally, if something breaks due to my changes, I would like to be here to pick them up. And yeah, I'm also
Yeah,
more aware of what I did and why. Now, if the timeline does not align, then yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to troubleshoot those things.
yeah. Yeah, I think I will try to go for that alpha next week. That's my last week before vacation. So then there
That will
will,
give me also a couple of weeks to test it.
yeah, exactly. That sounds very good.
Okay.
Okay, that's V1 Beta 2 then.
So yeah, and then the 136 support. Yeah, it's my topic. Yeah, you were following all the PRs, etc. I found a couple of issues there that were related, but made separate PRs for them. Now I think I haven't had much time, but basically I saw we have a test case from copy 110 to whatever.
Yeah.
Basically this one fails, and I think it's not a fluke, but basically 110 does not support, copy 110 does not support case 136. There were
Mm.
some changes in 136 that they had to patch upstream,
Yeah.
some authorization stuff for kubelet or something like that.
Yes, I know about that. Yeah. Mm. But I think if we can make this upgrade test still run, I think it would be valuable, because this is the last copy without the V1 beta 2, right? I think that's why I added it anyway. Hello? Did you disconnect? I guess so. Hello?
Hola, and sorry, we are doing some constructions down the road, so my Wi-Fi is bumping.
Okay, no
Uh,
worries.
Now there is two of us in two
Yeah.
Nicolas Barsiers in this meeting, so yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways,
sometimes.
uh, yeah, so the 136 fixed a couple of issues, and yeah, I think that test case we have with copy 1.10, basically I have to pin it to use 135, case 135 for that.
Yeah,
I hope we have some time tomorrow, Friday, to do it. Doesn't seem to me be the highest priority.
yeah,
So yeah, I think it should. That's the last thing that needs fixing, and it shouldn't be black magic.
excellent, excellent. Yeah, and I think it would be very good, yeah, to keep this test, because this copy 1.10 is the last one without the V1 beta 2. So then we
Yeah.
test properly going from before all that to after. Very nice.
Then the other point, the end-to-end CI images, is basically what we discussed on Slack a bit. I also put
Mhm.
it here. I don't know if we need to discuss it further. I think at some point it will be good if I make an issue and we can track thoughts and opinions on the issue.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, in my eyes, if we switch to completely switch to Flatcar, it will fix some things, but it also has some downsides.
mm,
Um, I also would say this is not the highest priority, and I don't have a lot of available cycles at this moment. So
yeah, I agree.
maybe after I'm back from in September or whenever that is, I can look into if we can reach consensus and then implementing it.
Yeah, yeah, I think it could be a nice thing if we sort of focus the end-to-end tests on vanilla Flatcar, then we could have, yeah, we could still have vanilla Ubuntu in like those extended tests, just to have one test for that, maybe with some script then to install what is needed. But yeah, we can discuss that after vacations and all.
Yeah, I think 130 and the V1 Beta 2 has highest prior, and yeah,
Yeah,
this is not exactly nice to have, but also not highest priority.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay, I don't have other discussion points. I'll try to check your pull request later today or early tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then it's 136 this week.
Yep, yep. Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, that's it then. Then we
Yes.
continue with the linter headache inducing stuff. Bah.
Good luck. I
All right.
also thought, I think I even have it in one of some office hours. If you switch from optional .boo to pointers, and
Mm-hmm.
then I started thinking about how much of a brain exercise that would be. I was like, yeah, let's keep it. Let's not propose that one.
Yeah. Ah,
But
terrible stuff.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you.
Yeah. Thank you.